Glad you're with me. Hey, have you ever discovered something just purely by accident? I know I have from time to time. Usually it's where I'm trying to go, and because I'm directionally challenged. So if I get there, it's purely by accident. But there have been a lot of discoveries that have happened purely by accident. For example, X rays, Velcro, the microwave, radioactivity, sweet and lower saccharin, penicillin. All of those were discovered purely by accident. But there's one that I found just absolutely fascinating, and it was discovered by accident. It happened in 1949. The discovery came from a comic book of Donald Duck from 1949. And what happened, Donald Duck, there was a ship that was sunk onto the ocean floor, and Donald Duck filled it with ping pong balls and raised it to the surface. Well, 15 years later, there was a freighter that was carrying sheep, and the freighter sunk, and the sheep drowned, and they were terrified that the rotting carcasses of the sheep would pollute the water, and so they're trying to find a way to raise that freighter. Well, they hired a man who was an inventor. His name was Carl Croyer, and Carl Croyer just remembered the comic book of Donald Duck. And he thought, maybe this will work. And so he packed that freighter full of polystyrene balls. And sure enough, the freighter came to the surface, all by accident. Just almost a miracle. But we serve a God who's a God of surprise. And he uses the surprise for you and for me. Who would have thought that Jesus could have fed 5,000 people on a couple of fish and a few loaves? It was a surprise when Jesus came walking on the water in the middle of the night toward the boat, toward the disciples. It was a surprise when Jesus raised Lazarus from the dead. It was a huge surprise when Jesus resurrected from the dead. And we all know our God is the God of surprise. And I am incredibly surprised that God could ever use me. And maybe you are too. So today, I just pray that you kind of look for the surprise, because God is a God of surprise, and he will use you. So why don't you surprise somebody today? Man, God bless you. Thank you for joining me today, and I look forward to seeing you maybe Sunday. If you're looking for a church to worship at, Meadowbrook's a great place to come. 9:45 and 11, we'd love to have you.